2 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 10 and 11. To whom you forgive anything, I forgive also. For if I forgive anything, to whom I forgive it, for your sakes forgive I it, in the person of Christ. Verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Sometimes somebody might be saying, why do you bother with these kinds of teachings? Why do you want to know them? Why do you need to know these kinds of things? You see, in this progression, as looking at God's provision for the freedom of his people, we are saying that in order not to be ignorant of the devices of Satan, in order not to be ignorant of the devices of Satan, and that Satan may not take advantage of such an ignorance, we need to know the oppressions by which Satan seeks to bring people into captivity, or by which Satan has brought people into captivity. Paul was saying to the Corinthians that anyone that you have forgiven, I have forgiven the person. If you forgive the person, I forgive the person. Because the reason why we do this, all right, is so that Satan should not get an advantage of us. Why are we towing this line of forgiveness? Why are we towing this line of making sure that there are no legal grounds in the spirit that could be a disadvantage to us? Is because we do not want Satan to take advantage of us. That means that Satan is actively looking for how to take advantage of you. Satan is actively looking for how to take advantage of believers. And so the apostle by the Holy Spirit said, we do not want Satan to take advantage of us in this matter because we are not ignorant of his devices. So one of the devices of Satan is what the apostle is trying to expose here, to say that, if we do not handle this matter with a lot of charity and godly disposition, Satan will take advantage of us, because one of his devices is to latch onto something that Christians do in order to find an entry point to pollute the community of believers. And so we must ensure that we do not allow Satan to take advantage of us, and there's no way we are going to do that if we are ignorant of his devices. One of the things that I want to look at as we combine not giving place to the devil and not being ignorant of his devices, the devil will take advantage of our ignorance. And the idea in verse 11 is we are trying to prevent Satan from taking advantage of us, lest Satan should take advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.